ask me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. We got episode 335 of Coach Class Pod. Continue rating, and subscribing.
Yeah, this is a very special one, too, before we get into the intros, man. This is the 6 years that we've been doing this.
6 years,
This has been
bro.
6 years of us doing this bad boy.
Leg
man.
word.
I guess when this comes out, it may be a little bit earlier than the time frame when it comes out, because that would be during midweek. I think it's the 18th or something. I gotta get the official date, but it's 6 years.
6 years since audio, right?
Yeah, since the beginning of whatever we created, which was that first Coach Class podcast, which you can listen to all that. It's raw, uncut.
Oh, it's raw and uncut, man.
Don't be hammering us in the comments, because we was raw and uncut with it.
I like
you could see the growth from where we came from and where we are now, man. You know, this is fun. It's been fun to watch this and do this.
And thank you to everybody that supported along the way. Everybody that was a guest on the show.
Early guests, man. All of the people. I'm not
Obviously,
going to name names. It's too many people to try to name out.
This started as an idea. Now we're business partners. You feel me? Which is so dope. Zay, I always show love, but appreciate you, champ. Really came through and took it to the next level. Remember on Mad TV? Yeah. Whole never level.
We needed direction. We had no direction. We was just aiming and shooting, man. We was spraying the yop out here, going crazy on the YouTube streets. We was going there for a while.
Thought
like a job here, the YouTube joint.
Even some of the first visuals.
Go back to the first early visuals. It's raw and uncut on them joints.
Hilarious,
man.
though.
We was going crazy, but it's been fun. It's been a fun ride.
Them red flags.
Yeah, boy. Them joints we get nothing off them. Those episodes are done for. But
for the love of the game.
That was all for the love of the game.
Yeah, for the love of the game.
But no, it's been fun. But again, to introduce again, you got your boy Rich.
Oh yeah, you got Mike.
You got Zay in the back.
Yes, indeed, and we can get into this. I wanted to start off with one thing since we was talking about this last episode before you get into anything new.
Okay.
Jimmy the Boxer.
Yeah. Oh, you did an investigation?
I didn't do a full investigation. I don't want to say that I didn't do my full due diligence that I usually should do, like checking multiple sources. I checked one source because I just wanted to see what would come up. ChatGTP. I had to see what ChatGTP had to say about my boy Jimmy the Boxer.
Yeah.
So this is according to ChatGTP.
Yeah, GPT.
While Jimmy the Boxer is a nickname used by James Marr, the owner of Jimmy the Boxer Auto Mall in Nottingham, Maryland, there is no publicly available information confirming that he was ever a professional or amateur boxer.
Dang.
The moniker appears to be a branding strategy emphasized through dealerships' energetic advertising. Did I just call it? Listen, man, Jimmy, my bad, fam. I was looking for you on YouTube. I was looking for everything. I couldn't find it, so I went to the newest search engine that people have been running to, man, and I just wanted to see what came up.
Maybe Jimmy had the mitts back in the day and was putting the mitts on people outside.
Maybe he had dreams.
Because to have that name in Baltimore.
I won't lie. How he looks, it looked like he might have been able to at least handle himself if he did get into a scuffle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I feel like in Baltimore,
somebody
somebody would be like, Jimmy the Boxer, yo, and then they'll try
you know they're going to say something
Especially,
when they come
before you're a super successful car. When he had 3 cars and was trying to sell them before he had the lot,
He said my boy got innovative marketing strategies with his radio commercials.
He does, yo. He yells. He understands his audience to just yell, yo.
He loves the market, bro.
Yo.
Because I swear, that joint almost got me to go look over there just because of how they be screaming on them commercials, man.
Is it better that he, to our knowledge, isn't a boxer or wasn't a boxer, or it would have been better if we found out he had a record of
I wanted him to
9 and 13?
I wouldn't have been mad though.
I wouldn't have been mad.
At least
you
he
got to be a warrior
there.
to get in there.
He got 9 wins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he beat somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I gotta give him
somebody
that.
got the mitts put on him by Jimmy.
He could say that, but you just taking it as a marketing strategy. It's crazy in Baltimore, man. No, we love boxing like that. That's crazy.
Hey, Jimmy, if you want to sponsor.
Salute to Jimmy the Boxer.
Yeah, and because I didn't get to tap into it yesterday, I wanted to give because we was talking about Jimmy the Boxer boxing. Big shout out to Jerron Boots Ennis. He broke him down with a TKO in the 6th round. I saw him just
Yo, where was the
Technical.
promotion for this joint? Son? I didn't even know the fight
Yo,
was happening.
and the zone did something weird. I
it was
think
DAZN.
it messed their money up because remember I told you on payperview.com that's how I got the last big DAZN thing and nobody. Cause you got to get a subscription, get
would
it
you
for at
go
least
to
30 days.
DAZN?
Like, yo, I'm
Like,
not. I'm gonna go to wherever else I can get the fight.
Get that money.
And it's mad. I heard it's mad difficult to get out of there when you in the zone, yo. Like they don't make it easy.
That's how gym
canceling,
memberships was, yo. Until they passed the law, yo, they say, yo, y'all got
Yeah, they did just drop that law, so that
yo.
might have changed, yo. That might have changed with the
So you
zone.
can't be
use.
trying to trick people up, yo.
Yeah,
You
man,
go
you
through-
gotta-
I just want to cancel this membership,
Yeah,
yo.
why
Like,
can't I
I'm
cancel?
done.
it,
I don't want to
bro?
do this anymore.
You
I
can
gave
put
y'all a
cancel for
year.
anything online but a gym membership. You gotta send a letter. You gotta call in. You gotta be
ID
force
verification,
stamps.
all
Like,
sorts
it's
of
crazy.
joint.
Yeah, and we've been on it every week. Daredevil episode 8 just dropped this past Wednesday. You saw it?
Super mad at me, bro.
What?
I didn't see it. I didn't see it yet. But you
Why?
can break it down. I can't watch it. That's what I'll say. I know outside I didn't have who I watch it with me, so I wasn't. We gotta wait until that happens. But you could do a breakdown of it if you got like a breakdown of the episode. I've seen a lot. I didn't seen it.
No, we'll skip it.
I didn't seen a lot of it. So
Yeah.
if you want to do it, you can definitely do that, John. But
It's just it's a good episode.
I figured it was. Dad was telling me he waiting for me to do the breakdown too. So
Yeah.
it's definitely one I'm going to watch.
Dang, I'm sad, bro.
It's
I
just
thought that
one I
was gonna be
haven't
like a
watched.
solid like 20 minutes, bro.
Yeah, nah, that was. It's
Definitely
going to be
deflated me
good
with
once
that,
we
yo.
do that. A lot of people breaking it down again. You know, that's just one that we got. That's unfortunate, but in that vein, kind of breaking down what we was talking about beforehand. Zay, I think you sent us somebody sent us this link from this video with Terrence Howard, and he was like calling people out. He was calling out the people.
The internet, the keyboard warriors.
He said he got the white papers to renewable energy, Mike, and he was going to drop them.
But yo, know how you know he's delusional? How would anybody have access to tell you they don't believe what they're saying other than the internet, bro?
But where do you get the white papers, yo? I'm trying to say that because if he got them, I want to at least get the white papers, look at this, and see if I can get the renewable energy going. Because I'm tired of BGE.
Yeah.
I'm tired of BGE in general. Yo.
Yeah,
Like,
they
so
just
the,
up in the
renewable
rates.
energy from
Yo,
Terrence
that's
Howard
why
would be
they
great.
that's why BGE is up in the rates because they know Terrence Howard about
Howard.
to change the game.
Drop the white papers. Where do we get them? Did he drop them? He was very aggressive in that video, saying I'm gonna drop them for free. He didn't say he was gonna put them out there, so I haven't seen anything that said they dropped. If I can find them, I'm gonna look them up. I'm gonna read them.
Yeah.
But I also want to know what white papers means to Terrence Howard actually, because that's what I really want to know. Is he just find this term out and he's just regurgitating it? Because again, it sounds like something from Iron Man. I'm telling you, yo, he went full Heath Ledger mode with this, yo. He is locked in with still trying to be Iron Man's
he's War
partner.
Machine now, yo.
Yes.
I need the War Machine Funko Pop, yo.
My man said don't ever try to call me a liar. He said back in the day.
Yo
we
said it was
handled this
defamation of
men.
character, yeah.
He said we could do this with knives,
Bro.
guns.
He
said books,
Books,
whatever.
equations. I said, oh nah, he ready to get down, yo.
Bro, he got
by any means.
He got
yo.
ultra tough and then try to throw a defamation of character suit on people, yo. Like, yo, that don't even add up, yo. Because now I feel like you
Tyson finally decided to address the nonsense.
Yeah, I feel like you being aggressive,
Allegedly,
yo, and I feel
I
like
want Terrence
I'm
to throw no
scared now.
suits on me. So I'm gonna say everything he
No,
says.
we could
allegedly.
put a suit on Terrence Howard for trying to threaten me, yo. Yo, I felt like you was trying to threaten me, yo. I'm scared, yo. You feel me, yo? You gotta flip the script, yo. I'm about to put the feds on you.
Dumped it on my man Terrence. Yeah, T. Howard is.
Somebody said he gonna
out.
try to beat people by trying to create a new Pythagorean theorem.
Yo, he's trying to change math. You know what I mean? He said that's what he feels like.
This
I forgot
man
what he
is
called
wow.
the math that we learned. He said it was like the Jim Crow of math or something like that.
I wonder.
Buddy is crazy.
Terrence Howard is one of my favorite actors. And
Yeah.
I always mention how he's one of the most underrated actors.
He
yo.
is, yeah.
What if he's just playing everybody?
He might be, yo.
Full on acting.
might-
Yo, in full.
He's acting right now.
Method acting
Going
mode
ham
right now.
with it. He was over
Going
there in
crazy.
Uganda, like
And
on
laughing
stage
at y'all,
at a press
yo.
conference, talking about something. I don't think he knew what he was talking about. I think he just was improvising acting style in real life.
If you're convincing, yo, you can say anything. And
When he
people
was
believe
on
it.
that interview with that dude, that I don't know what interview it was, but he had on and somebody pointed it out. I guess the hoodie must have been first. Then it was a suit jacket, I think, with a cardigan and a fedora hat
on top of
with the hoodie on top of the hoodie.
On top of the hoodie.
Yeah,
It's
he
something
trolling,
off,
yo.
He's trolling, yo.
He's going crazy.
trolling, yo.
He's having fun with this, I think.
trolling,
I think
yo.
Terrence is literally having fun
Cause you
with
remember
this
he
now.
popped out randomly with the blonde hair like a year or two
Yo,
ago.
he just
like,
be
he
doing
just
stuff.
trolling, yo. He just having fun,
He
yo.
just be doing anything. He
made
not
money.
in nothing. He
Yeah,
not really
man.
in nothing right now. So he just playing the game, bro. Like, all right, the internet game. I know how to play that.
Yeah. And I did take your recommendation from last week. I'm like 4 episodes into The Devil May Cry on Netflix. It is solid, bro. Straight up action.
Told you.
I see why they wouldn't be able to give us that much because it's like every episode. It's like
It has that 3D
It's all
feel
action,
too.
yo.
Like that 3D kind of feel outside of just the regular animation. Like some of the demons, they got like more of like a 3D or it's like it's a little bit more depth.
and it starts off like I'm sure those scenes are hard to make with the action going on and it's like
It's immense
crazy stuff
action.
happening. Like
The
episode
music too.
4, the
It's pretty
music is
expensive,
hard,
yo. I'm sure it is expensive to get that music they playing on there. And then they integrate it into the episodes. That's what make it hard.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought up them having a Limp Bizkit on the intro song because that's definitely hard. I never skipped the intro, and I skipped the intro often.
How do you skip that intro? You know, like you keep rolling. You know, you can't skip that. You can't skip that, bro.
No,
And
breathe
then
in, no, breathe
They
out.
really doing the lyrics and everything
Tell
on
me
there.
what you want to do now.
My man Fred Durst.
Bro, he was rap rocking, yo. He was the first rap rock, yo, with the
I
bars.
love it, yo. I love that joint. I want you to get
Tell me
through
what
that.
you want to do now.
Then we can do like a full breakdown of like on our nerd stuff with the that one and the Daredevil. It'll be late on Daredevil. Sorry for y'all if y'all really tuning in on.
No, well, it's the finale this week, so you have to watch it.
Oh, it's another
before
episode?
next episode. I believe next episode.
I thought this was the last episode.
I
thought it
think
was only 8.
I think it's one more because they keep saying it's gonna be like the most gory.
Oh snap!
episode
All right,
and all
yeah,
this
I'll be
stuff.
good then. I'll be up on it. I'll be up on that one because the person I'm watching away she'll be around.
Yeah, yo, because we definitely got do that, and we also have another assignment, guys. The Sinners. This Friday.
Yeah, we watching.
We
that.
got to see it and we got to discuss. It's still holding at 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is saying a lot. Hopefully it's not overhyped, but with Ryan Coogler's discography, I think it's gonna be fire. I'm excited.
filmography.
Filmography. Yeah, filmography.
Yeah, the boy Cole. And again, I think I saw some great breakdowns. I'm not a film sleuth like that to understand like the breakdowns of how films are made. So it was very interesting to watch Ryan Coogler. One, it's always refreshing to hear his accent. And then 2, to hear him breaking down all of the levels of film and specifically how this one was shot. And that's how Zay was kind of breaking down to me why it was kind of expensive for this joint. I'm excited for it. I know you got a little nervous when you saw that it was 2 Michael B. Jordans. That was one that had us perplexed.
Yeah, we don't want Gemini Man, the
one
vampire
thing we will
slayer,
also
yo.
say, if Michael B. Jordan never listens to this, we gave you a hard time.
Yeah,
bruh.
you got a hard way to go until
got
Creed 3 changed me, bro.
Yeah, Creed 3 gave you a lot of kudos. I'll give you a little bit on that one. but
Honestly, all the Creeds, man. That's like
Yeah.
that's probably his
best
best
work,
acting.
yeah.
Oh, Fruitvale. I like them in
Fruitvale was
Fruitvale.
good too. That's sad as crap though. Like, ain't nobody trying. Yo, he was being a good dad, yo, and they
That was rough.
yeah,
That's a rough movie.
Yeah,
But it's a real movie.
it's real.
That's a heck of a opening film, like for Ryan Coogler.
It is.
That's how you open the gates for yourself, like.
That's
Very
that's
heavy,
tough.
yo. Very heavy.
And he only dropped heavy hitters, bro. I think the lowest one he had rated on there was Wakanda Forever. That was still at like 83%.
And that was still a good movie. It was still a good movie. I know you had your gripes about it. Zay.
My boy Tak Kukong or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't want to disrespect.
My man said the feathered serpent.
Yeah, I mean, that was my favorite joint to say for like 10 months.
Serpent. Yeah, man.
And then I happened to be down there in Tulum, and that was where a lot of that stuff was like where he was at, yo.
Yeah.
Like I actually seen ruins down there. It was crazy, yo. Like so, I was super hyped. Man.
Angela Bassett was the best thing about that movie.
That
For
movie, yo, it
She
was
didn't get
good.
an Oscar. That's why I don't respect
Not
her.
the main girl too. The main girl too. She smoked that, yo. Like
Angela Bassett had you thinking it was a pure, like you forgot.
Yeah, it was a
certain
movie
scenes
movie.
He was even Marvel.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
a movie
he just
movie.
Yeah, I
let
got
her-
emotional definitely when she unfortunately caught her demise in that joint.
But just to go back on that Ryan Coogler thing, yeah, they doing it in multiple forms. Like they don't do movies this often on all of these formats.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the last one that was pretty much similar like this was Oppenheimer. They got the 35 millimeter, if I'm not mistaken. I think he did it. I don't think they did it on 16, but I think they might have did it on 60 and then went up. But anyway, he showed each level that you would do the films in anyway. All the way up to 70 millimeter, all the way up to 70 millimeter IMAX and all that type of stuff. They got it in 10 theaters for this specific kind. They got it in 5 for this specific kind, and they got it all. So
That's hard.
They spent
Yeah.
a lot of bread. They used a lot of new technology. I know he got some help. I think from Hans Zimmer was helped out with the score. From the sideline. I don't think he did the whole joint. I know. Chris Nolan, lend him an ear, and talk to him about a lot of stuff. So he got a lot of people to help him and talk with.
That's
Chris
hard.
So they could.
Delroy too, yo. Delroy was really one of them ones,
Smoke
bro.
that,
Come on,
bro.
man. Legendary.
That almost made me
The
cry when I
legendary
seen
Delroy.
Delroy.
We keep bringing up the scene from the Five Bloods. Like, yo, they should have. They said it. They should have got an Oscar for that, yo. Like that landmine scene is one of the most powerful
come on,
scenes
yo.
That movie is great.
of the last like 15 years, bro.
That movie is great.
That scene is amazing, bro.
Netflix. We was just watching that and all like, this is a great movie.
No, I'm glad it was when I
was
watched it with y'all. It was my second time because I ain't gonna lie, I started crying, yo. The first time I saw that joint, yo. Like,
It's emotional joint. That was my second time too when I watched it.
yeah, I was like, I'm glad I'm not in my feels right now, yo.
But it's good to see him doing some recent work. We haven't seen him again since that. Really, I don't know if we've seen him in anything
I
else.
feel like he probably been in something.
Could have been. I might just not be up on it. But salute to him for this. This is a huge role it's looking like. So I'm excited to watch it.
We going to talk. We definitely going to talk about it, yo. I think it's going to be solid, bro.
Yeah.
I got a feeling it's going to be good.
We keep calling back, yo, but I got to call back again, though, because my boy, we brought him up last episode because he was spraying down the bench. Oh, my goodness. My dog came up with a new celly now.
Now he's
You can't stop, yo.
now he's
The Nade celly is wild, yo. I love it. Yo.
now he's taking out a quarter of the arena, yo.
Yo.
Where's he going with this, yo?
Bro, know what it is,
He gonna
yo?
do a bazooka joint next. He gonna take out half the arena, yo.
Yo,
I think he just plays too much Call of Duty.
The picture you sent of the old school reel of how Grand Theft Auto used to look with his head to choose your weapon
Yeah.
joint, yo, with a weapon
Yo,
wheel.
I
Next
really
level.
think
He's trying to get his 5
I
stars
know
on the
for a
next
fact.
For sure.
I know for
from
a fact.
from Adam Silver. He's trying to get them
Yeah,
5 stars
That's
from
what he's
Adam
doing.
Silver, yo. It's
Facts.
exactly
Yo,
what he's
Mike,
chasing.
he's trying to get 5 off rip, yo, in one game. They're gonna
For
suspend
what?
him for 17
For what?
games.
Because he's
yo.
a complete crash out. It's no other way to explain it. There's no other way to explain it.
I think
Just
his,
a
fa- I
defiant
think his
crash
favorite
out.
2 video games is GTA and Call of Duty, and he just can't stop. Like that's probably all he does in his spare time because
Probably
it's
Fortnite
people
as
that
well,
age
yo.
brown. Yeah, Fortnite, all that. It's just anything where he can shoot, and it's like, yo, now it's impacted his mind, and he can't stop, yo. He's overzealous to shoot and throw grenades, yo.
My dog is on a warpath to just, just get out of it. I don't know
wanna
what
be
he's trying to
Frank
do.
Castle bad,
I really
yo.
don't know
He
what his
not gonna be
aim
done.
is.
You remember the end of Godzilla 2000, 98 or whatever? The one we grew up on with
Oh, yeah.
whatever. He ain't gonna be done until it look like that at the end where they blow up Madison Square Garden.
The
That's what
nuclear.
he's
He's gonna
waiting
have the
for.
nuclear
Yeah, he's
codes,
gonna- that's what
double key, bomb.
That's what he's gonna press
That's
the
the
button
next
next
celly,
time.
yo. The next celly is the double
he
key
gonna-
nuke bomb.
He gonna hit a double
The key.
And he's balling. That's the thing that's tripping me out.
Wild.
It's because he's really hooping well, yo. And it doesn't make any sense
He
to me,
can't,
yo.
yo.
It doesn't make sense.
Yo, his favorite thing is violence, bro.
It's clear.
That's his favorite thing. I told you, he dances around in the house with the pistol and feels really good about
It's
himself,
evident
yo.
now, yo. I didn't understand
It gives
what
him
you were saying
internal
last
power,
week,
yo.
But when I seen the nade Selly twice,
Yo.
and they said he threw it under the bench one time, he was like, he was wilding that whole game. He did it like three times.
Nah, they gotta help him out now. Everybody gotta go all the way with it. He gotta throw it at the bench. The bench
Oh, and then
gotta
it's
clear
explode.
out. The
Yeah,
bench
that
gotta
would-
clear out.
Yeah. And you know
Buy in on it,
Hey,
guys. Yo,
yes,
yo,
yo.
buy in on the Sellys.
Yo, you know how on the animes, they have to like do like their certain ritual to get their superpower. Yo, Ja Morant, if he was in an anime, he would just have the two
Let's just do
pistols shaking
pistols
off, yo.
before you choose that
That's when
character,
he turns
yo.
into a super mode, yo. Super mode, yo. Ja wielding
draw
him,
him
yeah.
out
He
each
draws
side.
him out and start dancing, yo.
And they just be glowing red, yo.
Yo, that's hilarious,
For
yo.
demon time.
Yeah, yo, he definitely gonna be in the Devil May Cry season 2, yo. Ja Morant, yo. Grenades
God,
and
crazy,
guns,
man.
bro.
He got to get some kind of gun sponsorship. Yo, the NRA got to reach out to that young man. 'Cause
Nah, I think he needs to see.
That's all he wants to do.
He should seek therapy, yo. Like, yo, you got a good life, yo. Yo, that shouldn't be your favorite.
You're doing
thing,
it for
yo.
no reason at all
You
now.
got a
Like,
good
it's
life,
literally no
yo.
reason.
You made it, bro.
You got a crazy
You
$200
made
million
it.
contract.
You have a great life.
What's crazy is though, I don't know if y'all saw
He's
posted it.
crazy.
and he testing the waters,
After
man.
Bronny hit the three, after Bronny hit his three in the last game against Houston, LeBron did the gun joint, and I say, yo, y'all gotta find him 250, yo. Like, you gotta set an example, yo. You can't just put Ja out there by himself.
Yeah, that's
Wow,
crazy.
LeBron was immediately,
That's wild.
Nah, they could do that,
but
because,
he wasn't taking out people in the stands though, yo. He was
But
just
they could, but
pushing
but
the
I feel like other players can also do it because they haven't been caught publicly with a firearm,
This is
yo.
touche.
I know,
on
but
their
I'm just
live
saying, yo.
Because the
Instagram.
name, then they brought this up. I heard it because they broke this down also on Gilbert Arenas joint. But they explained that damn, what was I about to say there? I just lost it that quick. But fuck it, it don't even really matter, yo. I want Ja.
Yeah, Ja, yo, you got a good life. Bro.
I'm an older guy, bro, so I just don't understand.
Got a good
I
life,
really
yo.
want
Enjoy
you to
the
stop.
good life,
bro.
yo.
Just enjoy hooping.
Enjoy the good life,
And then you
yo.
can, as soon as the game over, you can go straight to the range and just
Yeah.
dump mad joints. You could put pictures up of the fans on the target joint in the joint.
The only
and just
movie-
get busy on it if
The
that's what you need.
The
If
only
that's what you
movie
really need.
Ja Morant watches in his house is John Wick.
I would have Adam Silver targets that I would be practicing my shooting on, yo. If that's how you feeling for real,
Nah, he wildin', bro.
just
It's
do
like-
that. You should do that more than what you're doing right now. It's crazy right now, son. I don't think it just seems to be full on what do they call it?
Defiance.
Not defiance, where you just trying to just you
Self-sabotage.
self-sabotage.
He's trolling too.
Full on
As
self-sabotage.
well, man. What can I do next?
It's clear.
Ja just dropped a mixtape, yo.
Did he?
No, I'm just saying he might as well,
Oh,
yo.
I thought he did. I thought you
might
were saying
as well,
he did.
yo.
That would have been insane if he did. I might have got up and walked off the podcast if he did that.
Yeah, just mad 808s in it. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Just mad 808s, yo.
Yeah, he gonna have 12 NBA YoungBoy features.
Bomb drops every song,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah. And we do got to call out too, man. But I did not expect South Carolina to get smoked on like that,
yeah,
boy. Mike called me when I
Yeah.
called you about that. This is the women's NCAA championship.
Yeah, shout out Don Stilly again, but yeah,
Whoa.
I ain't gonna lie. Last week, I went with them because I like Don Stilly.
You didn't tell me about Sarah
Nah,
Strong.
I
though.
told you.
No.
I said number 20.
You didn't really give me the deets.
Bro,
on Sarah
she's
Strong
nasty,
like
bro.
that. Sarah Strong is
Their whole
OD.
team loaded, bro. Like
Yo,
they
nah.
really. And then Paige is just like.
But Sarah Strong
Crazy.
in that game, she should have
Yeah.
been MVP of that championship.
Oh, yeah.
game if she wasn't. She went bananas, bro.
Bro.
I think 20 plus rebounds.
They was
20
deep.
plus points.
You gotta think.
Mad blocks. She was.
Up until the Final Four, they beat everybody by 20 plus points, basically.
It was clear that they were the better team by far. Bro, it was never a moment. It was a little bit of glimmer where they got them to like 6 points, I think, or 7 or 8 points, and
Yeah.
then I think Gino Auriemma called the timeout, completely deflated, and then they went up by like 16. And it was over from there. They smoked them.
That's because everybody on that offense can score. And the way UConn, that coach, he's so legendary because everybody he has all superstars that buy into team ball. Like you see how hyped they be when somebody else score? Like, bro, that's rare these days. You feel me? Like,
They know they low key got an all-star team, so it's hard to, it's only one ball.
bro,
Yeah.
Paige didn't shake off in the Final Four game, and it was other people shaking. Paige looked like she scored 30. Like she was mad
That's
happy
because
for
Paige
everybody.
know where she going. You know what I mean? She know where she.
But still, like superstars be getting weird sometime, bro. Like,
not
yo,
in those moments. Not like that with her because she has already locked in. She knows where she's going. It
Yeah.
would have took some kind of catastrophic situation happening for anything else to be. So I think she would have been cool with getting 2 points probably in that championship game.
It's nice hoopers with that Deontay Johnson mentality too, bro.
Touche.
I'm telling you, I
That's
know
usually
dudes like
prevalent
that,
in the
yo.
NBA.
Yo,
I'm not
Zay, you
in the
remember back in the
basketball.
day, the team would win and he still be mad because he didn't get his shots off. Like, yo, we won, bro. Like, you gotta check. Yeah, coach didn't target you because you weren't open, bro. They were running all over top of them, yo. You're not gonna
Gotta
get any
hit my
targets.
incentives, yo. What you mean, yo?
Yeah, that's the thing. Gets a little
You
contract.
watch Any Given Sunday?
Yeah.
When he wasn't handing LL the ball.
LL was an old running
Them in the
back.
locker room.
LL was an old running back too.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
tight though. The young man was in there balling too much. He wanted to
He
throw the
was
ball.
running- He was running to ball. Yeah, you can't.
wanted to run and
You know,
throw.
back then you can't be running the ball as a
Yeah,
quarterback.
that was the
yo.
old school NFL. People, the eyeball came out on the field on that film.
Yeah, that
When I was a
wild.
kid, that was kind of
What a film, man.
Wild traumatic.
Really caught me
Wild
off guard when that eye
yeah,
dropped on the
wild
50
traumatic.
yard
And I love
line,
that
man.
film, but it threw me off. Yo.
Yeah. And have y'all been seeing the rumors on the internet? And I don't know if they're true or not, but it sounds like the John Wick universe about to turn up. So it's rumors allegedly that a John Wick 5 is going to come out, and then it's going to be a standalone film with Donnie Yen's character by himself. So it's like if they do them two right, yo.
Then the ballerina come out this year.
And the
I'm
ballerina
hyped
come
for
out
that.
this year, and they said Donnie Yen is writing
Like,
the joint.
we've been saying this now forever. I'm just waiting for the game.
man.
That's all I'm waiting
Come
for.
on,
This
yo.
one. I don't care nothing about. We know what
gotta-
the universe can do.
We gotta put the.
We already know
we
that.
gotta be in the same family in the game.
I need the game. Yeah. What? I'm
Everybody
definitely
gonna have
creating
their different moves. Zay gonna have a samurai sword,
Might have
yo.
the sword, yo.
We're gonna be the
Rich.
CCN, bro.
Yeah.
Or there's something with that in there.
Rich gonna be the weapon specialist.
network.
I
The
just
CCN.
I want to have the hands, bro, where he just run up and just can take
CC
anybody
network.
down.
We might
Yo.
actually need Rich. Seem like the person you have on call. Like Rich hit us up. Like, yo,
Got the
you know,
deals.
like
I
Ben
know what's
Rain's
going
character.
down.
Yo.
You know what I mean,
You
we got
need
Buddy.
that guy, yo.
We got Buddy that's going
Rich
down
should be
over
the
here.
Winston. He just.
I do
finessing
want to have an
everybody.
ability to snipe at least, yo. I just want to have that ability.
Yo,
yo.
the
I just want
Winston with the
sniper
I
ability.
sniper.
might be
50 cal
that
snipe
person,
joint.
but I do want to get at least one joint where I get to just blow something up.
Yeah, you demolition.
Yeah, yeah, I
If
get
we
to
got a
blow something
building that
up,
needs
yo.
to blow up, you coming in.
Look, we need help.
Snipe
We around the
missions.
corner.
I got to take out a long
I
distance
want to be
target.
like that
I
dude
want
that was in 4, yo. That was the mixed with the samurai guy. I liked yo too. But
want hand-to-hand
But
combat. Mike is an
with
internal
the
warrior.
you remember with the dude in Paris, Zay, the guy with the suit. He didn't kill him until they got to the steps.
Oh, that's my dude, yo.
Bro, he was getting close with the hands, bro.
Yeah,
he
he
wasn't
was
shooting
nice.
people like that. He was
nice, yo.
literally throwing hands the
He
whole
was
movie,
French,
yo.
yo.
That's all I'm
Yeah.
waiting for. So
With the mutton
salute.
chops, yo.
He had the muttons, yo. He
Yeah.
did have the muttons.
Fear the muttons, yo.
And the ability to do the game is out there because Sifu, that video game that came out on PS5, it's hard to play, but it has the animatronics that feel like something that John Wick would be doing.
Yeah.
You just need to add a gun. Yeah. That's it. Yo. That's really it.
Yeah.
Yo. Like, so get that working. Sifu and you guys get that over there.
Yeah, get us like a
that working.
GTA size map. Yo, you
I'll
can drive
play that.
around,
What?
go to different factions. You can't go to other people's neighborhood because, like, yo, they with the Osaka Continental, yo.
Yeah, man, you gotta.
It's
You
sticky
have to
over
have
there. They got
business
mad
over there.
bow and arrows,
You
yo.
have to have business over there. If you don't have business,
Everybody
over there,
has a
what's going
crossbow,
on?
yo.
You just dealing with other families online, yo, trying
Yeah.
to take
Set
up
up
crazy. Come on, yo.
And then you
on,
can
yo.
get with the other factions, and then y'all could do like the big missions. You feel me? Like, look,
on,
yo,
yo.
we gotta link up with Osaka this time
Imagine
to
though
really
you
get it done.
excommunicado online.
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta get away.
You just running yo to the muscle car, yo, limping because he got shot twice.
250,000 people
Yeah,
trying to get
man.
you.
Everybody's trying to get you
I
for
ain't
4
gonna lie,
million
the
points.
The phoniest one was the end of 2, yo. John Wick had been through so much, yo. He got shot like 30 times, yo. Hit by like 3 cars.
Yeah,
you
man.
remember the scene when he was running through like the little tunnel joint with the guns? Like, I'm like, bro, he's done a lot.
The knife scene that's 2, right? with the knives,
yes,
right? Yeah,
yes.
that was crazy, yo.
It's
So
on
many
multiple
cool-
knives
and
into them,
that's
though.
the cool thing about John Wick. Even if they don't allow you to create your own character, if they just put all the characters in the game, make it like it's a world and it's a story. Because
Just
there
to
was so
start
many
it.
cool characters, bro.
If they need to start it that way, but they should expand it and make it just an online playable like they do Grand Theft Auto, where you
Yeah.
can create your guy. The whole thing you do, it's a whole world that you're living in almost. So,
yo.
yeah, no.
And they got to give you the ability where it's got to be extreme. I want it to be like where like if your guy's agile, I could be driving the car, you could jump out and Rich, you could get on top of the dude car while he driving around. Then
a lot of
you
things.
can have the ability in the inside to shoot up at the top of the car, like in that one joint in the first one. I'm like, yo, they got to put all that in there, yo.
That's all I'm waiting for, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. I got one thing. Did y'all see the Kendrick Lamar Luther video?
Yes,
Some of
I
it.
did.
I didn't see the
I
whole
did.
video. I saw some of the video though.
Just as a video, it was nice to see a video, shot on film in a certain type of way and everything. Of course, when you shoot anything on film, any still shot looks like a photo and stuff like that. But what was funny was everybody part of me is like the tour is coming up, so it had to come out. But also, I knew, when that Nokia video came out.
I was thinking that
That
in my
video's
head.
coming out not
bro,
too short.
And know what he did to make Drake salty?
Girl.
Yo, he did, because that's a song strictly for the tracks in the party. I meant the girls in the party. And Luther is more of a song for the chicks than that, yo. It's just like still, yo.
Still works for the
I'm
party.
here, bro. And this is old.
Still works for the
This
party.
is old, yo. Yeah.
I've seen it.
No, they play that like that's like
It started out in black and white, and they got some color in it. But apparently, the trolling never stops. I didn't do the full knowledge on it, but it seemed like this was relatively credible. They was like the person who directed his video, directed like God's Plan and a bunch of other Drake's
Drake.
videos.
Yeah, I did
I'm
see
like,
that.
yo,
I think you said that,
chill,
yeah.
yo. They was like, as soon as it was creeping like it was gonna get the number one.
Diabolical.
Even though it's still technically, I guess, to the point system, it still was kind of a far away from it, but still, it was like he said, yo, I'm gonna just drop the nuke on you.
That's
yo.
mad.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm like, yo, when will it stop? Yo?
It won't stop.
Never stop.
It won't stop.
And my
It's
tour
up to the
coming.
end, yo.
and
then the
it's,
tour, come on, yo.
it's funny because I was bumping that Drake Nokia. YouTube Music puts that like A-list rap algorithm on you, and I was listening to King's Dead the other day. And I just feel like Future's verse is so bad. I'm like, yo, why did he do that on that track, yo?
Hey, Future can start catching straight.
Yeah, where'd it come from? I don't
Bro, no, I love Future, but like, yo, have y'all listened to that song, yo? Like, yo, J Rock and Kendrick smoked that, yo.
I know what
That's
you're
the one where he was like, la-dee-da-dee-da. I was like,
yeah, I
ew, this
forgot
is
about that
trash.
song, man.
Like, why did you do that on this one? J Rock came on going crazy. My whip been ready, my chick been ready, my dip been ready. I'm like, yo, they going crazy. Then
Chill.
Kendrick was going crazy.
Future was hot though. They had to get him on there. Yo.
La-dee-da-dee-da.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what's happening?
Yeah, Future willing to do
Why'd you do that?
the track, you throw Future on it. Yo.
I
And you
forgot
live with the
about that
results-
song,
live
yo.
with
I
the
don't even
results. I didn't
remember
forget,
that
but that
song.
song is hard, yo.
Yo, that song is hard as I don't know
totally
what.
forgot
'Cause
about
I'm
that
like,
song.
yo, if Future like snapped in Future Ultra Instinct mode, that would have been crazy. I was like, yo, you gave one of the worst verses I've ever heard from you on this track. Not with J Rock and Kendrick.
Future just do what he want, yo. He got a track on his
That's
joint. He just
mad
be
funny. It
mumbling,
was random, though.
He be
Came
humming
out of
on track,
nowhere
yo.
on
The
the
whole
Drake
track is him
talk.
humming.
Yeah.
mumbling.
No,
Yeah,
it's-
your boy Drake's on it.
Yeah, it's. I think the last time they did the numbers, like it was like somebody was like put out like you think Nokia still got a chance to get to number one, or has a chance to get to number one, and this is like the same day the video came out, and then somebody put the side by side. It was like less than 24 hours. It was already at like 5 mil, and then they put Drake up. It was like 9 point something for Nokia. They was like, nah, brother, it's not happening, yo. Now I just looked at it just cause.
But
it's
Nokia
like-
is a great track.
It's at like 7.5. The Kendrick joint, I think Drake is like 10. I'm like, yeah, it's
Damn it.
for that.
Nokia is still a great track though.
Nah,
you
I
feel
really
me?
like-
Like, so
I
it's
enjoy
like,
the track.
but it's like,
I enjoy
it
the
shows you
track.
its levels, yo. Like, cause Kendrick stuff, for you to be able to make a be complex with your bars and stuff like that and still have catchy songs is very hard to do. That's like
great
lightning in a
visuals.
bottle.
The visuals are
That's
good.
like Jay-Z's, the Nas's, the
Stuff-
greatest guys, bro.
Stuff feeling artsy is a real
'Cause
thing, bro.
The bad thing is, I love Nokia, but it's no bars in that track, yo, at all, yo.
Well, it's just a party song.
That's not.
Yeah, it's great, a great party song, but it's like,
Nice beat flip.
yeah, he ain't even give you no metaphors at all. It was
That's
like, yo,
literally
this
just supposed
I'm
to
giving
be-
you storybook telling rhymes right
But
now.
we
Yeah.
had it and we said, yo, turn it up for the summer. That's all
Yeah.
we were
That's what
saying,
we told him to do.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah.
So
Don't
I'm
let
not,
him do
I'm
all
not
that.
mad at either one of them. I just thought it was funny because I was like, as soon as the Nokia, I said, the video's coming out. And I said, it's literally right before the tour's about to start. I'm like, it has to come out. But I knew, I was like, they could have been put a video out for that joint. As soon as the Nokia, I say, yo, this guy.
So
man.
are videos exclusively consumed online now? Is that where they come out?
Alright.
Because they don't have channels like that.
I don't know.
do they?
Maybe they did.
I feel like
guess
that's
so.
where they just come out. YouTube is where music.
I know that. I
And
know
that's wherever the most streams coming in. That's where the revenue is.
I
now,
know I
so,
saw
you feel
videos
me?
on TV probably like a year or two ago maybe when I noticed if I flick through channels, but I haven't noticed it anymore.
What a
so I don't know.
nostalgic feeling. Remember that 106 in Park?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You had
Getting
rush
home
in
to
the
see that
house.
10 count.
And yo,
Bow Wow all littered through
know
that
what these
joint?
kids will never go through? You had back in the day, you had to be solid. Pick your favorite artist. You got a good report card. Your dad takes you to Sam Goody or FYE, and you had to pick an album from
Best
your
Buy.
favorite rapper. And if it wasn't good, you still listen to that album through and through. I remember I bought Lil White's album.
You bought a lot.
I
of
bought
stuff.
Frasier Boy's album because once that was like y'all could get the advisory
You
CDs.
got a lot of albums. That
I
was
bought-
like
yeah.
astronomically obscure albums. So.
You know
Yeah.
the best place to get them though was Circuit City, yo. They
Yeah,
had
Circuit
lead deals.
City.
They
I
was
found out
selling for
about
the
that
cheap.
late. I was late to the
And then
game.
it always
That's what albums
knows-
used to come out on Tuesdays. See,
Yeah.
people don't even remember that. Yo.
This was the later, like early high school, late high school.
FYE was
era.
expensive as hell, yo.
Nah,
Just had
the
to fill
one
it
was
out.
Record and Tape Traders, yo. They had one over in Owings Mills for a little bit. It was only there for like 5 years, maybe, where TGI Fridays is. I used to go there,
I remember that.
got
joint.
all
I
the
forgot
joints,
about
yo.
that.
Yeah, I mean, you could go in there and get like the original Busta Rhymes album, like when we in like 9th grade, 10th grade. I'm like, yo, let me get that. Let me get that, and then that way you expanding your knowledge at that point. Like,
Yeah, nobody's doing that now. That's not happening.
Well, vinyls is back in the game, so
yeah,
I've seen a
Vinyl
huge
Day-
increase in that.
I
So
think
that's
Vinyl Day was yesterday. Record Day was yesterday. Or whatever.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that.
that was a thing. That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, it's a thing. Apparently, it started in Fells Point. It's like international. Now. It started in Fells Point, which is crazy.
yeah.
Salute to Baltimore.
Yeah, man.
Did y'all have anything else?
Nah,
Nah.
that was it, man.
All right, man. We always gotta say rest in peace to Big Reese, man. We appreciate y'all. Episode 335, man.
Absolutely.
We love y'all, man. 6
Yeah,
years in the
man.
game, 6 years in this thing, man.
Yes, sir.